Hey guys, today we are playing some Worms Revolution. Now, if you know me, you know that I am a fan of Worms, and yeah, I don't know what this is all about, but yeah, we're going to play a bit of this. The best thing about Worms is that every time you start playing Worms, the first thing you want to do is you want to go to customization and you want to create a team. So, we've got Bruno. SNES map is already there. But we're just going to rename this because SNES mapper is... Well, actually, just forget that. We'll just cancel that. Yeah, I want to create a team, if possible. Alright. Hang on, is this an AI team? Can I not control them? I'm not really used to this. Right, player profile, new profile. $sign. What does this mean? Whatever. Chin. Right, so this is the profile we're selecting. Okay, so
no one starts work the second they enter a workplace.
I want to... It says my worms, and apparently I have to buy worms with credits, which is... I'm not gonna lie, that is kind of annoying. Like, I don't understand why. Like... I don't understand how this works. This isn't like any other Worms game I've ever played. Because usually you get to like set a team and all of that.
Of animals, a leader must choose its troops. Tortoises pick warriors
Fallen
who can race and outwit.
Yeah, right, so let's just test this out. 5. Right. So these are worms that we own, apparently. Okay. So I don't know how this works. This is such a convoluted fucking way to do a Worms game. Like, come on. All I want to do is I want to make a team. Why is that so fucking difficult? Like, why have they made things needlessly complicated with this series? I don't understand. And we've got uniform here,
soldier ants can
so you can customize them and that lot, which I guess is cool, but it's just like, you know, you can give them mustaches and stuff, but you know, they do look pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie, but like, at the end of the day, you know, the main thing that I want to do is I want to set up the team. Now I've got AI teams here. Like, whatever, I'll create an AI team. Call them Bellends. And then we'll have a look here. Right, let's select this team. Right, what have we got? So we can change the name of these worms. Okay. And for some reason we have 5 worms in a team, apparently. Or do we? So what's going to be in the formation? Let's just use this. Create a formation for... Right. So how many worms can you have in a formation? I'm trying to think here. How are we going to do this? This is just so convoluted. Like, the game developers at Team 17 really need to fucking... Like, they really need to, like, remember that they're making games for people who are actually playing them. not for programmers or whatever the hell. I don't know what goes on, but they really need to improve this. This is just not right. This is not good at all. Like, how is anyone supposed to do this? I'm sorry, but just how is anyone supposed to know what the fuck is going on with this? None of this makes sense. Absolutely none of this makes sense. Whatsoever. Like, how am I supposed to know what does what in these menus? They don't make sense. Like, this is the stupidest menus I've ever seen in my life. This alone is just terrible. You know? It is. Like, I don't care what anyone says. This is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Because, like, it's worms. You know? It's freaking worms. How do you fuck this up? How? How do you make worms this hard to understand? All you need to do is create teams. You put the team together, then you fucking... Like, you just name the team, you name all the members, and then you're done. That's it, that's all you do! That's literally the game!
Greetings!
Also, I thought. Right, let's have a look at what Versus is actually like in this game. But yeah, right, so we've got Chin. I don't even know who Chin is. Clone of Chin. Right, I don't even know who's who. I don't even know what's what. None of this makes sense. This is just stupid. I'm just going to come out and say that this right here is badly designed in every conceivable way. Like, I'm usually an advocate for worms, but this is not the worms I'm used to. This is not the worms that I advocate for. Like, if we're just going to start a match with this, you know, I'm already upset about this. I am, because I don't want worms to be shit, but this menu immediately just pisses me off. It just immediately does. Like, I can't even do the most basic of shit, because it's too complicated to do it. Right, let's see if the actual combat is actually any fucking good in this game. Right, what is with these controls, man? I just don't understand. This is not good, man. This is really not good. Right, whatever. Just blow ourselves up. Right. This is ridiculous. I just don't understand what's happened to worms. I just don't. Like, how have they made this so needlessly convoluted? How have they done this? I just don't understand how they managed to do this. But yeah, we pick the bazooka and shoot at the wall so we can get through there. Like, it should be a simple thing, people. Just don't make worms complicated. How have you messed this up? How have you messed up something so simple? Well, I guess it's modern gaming for you, isn't it? And, oh wow, you can actually swim in this game? I don't believe it. Oh, he hit his own teammate. Whatever.
They're in deep water now.
But there's this purple shit on the floor, which complicates things. I don't understand. So you can swim in this game, but there's also this purple shit below. How does that make sense?
Could be ring rust here. They take on more water.
There's this farm thing in the way. Like, it totally takes me out of the fucking, like, I hate to say it, but immersion. Like, what is with this trend of let's do everything in, like, normal places? You know? Like, oh yeah, let's just do some. Let's have it take place in our backyard. You know, when before in Worms you used to be able to use your imagination and pretend that there was actually a warfare going on between worms. Now it's just, oh yeah, it's just a joke. You know, it's just an actual joke. You know. Like, I get that it is a joke, and I get it, but it's just like, now it's like,
That worm appears to be gas.
it's just all made up. Like, can I not believe in fiction, people? Can I not believe in fucking fiction? Like, why? Why does this have to be so complicated? Why do we have to add all this stupid shit in the game? I mean, already I can tell you right now, this Worms game is a disappointment. I hate to say it, but it is. It just is. You know? Like, I don't think I've played a Worms game that is this disappointing since Worms Forts. You know? And, yeah, Worms Forts is part of the reason why I have the vendetta I have with Sega. Like, Worms Forts is one of that reasons why, because they published it. They greenlighted that shit. Ever since they got involved, everything went to shit. So basically... Right, so... What does this mean? What's that purple stuff? I need to experiment here, because...
Touch gloves.
Right, yeah, whatever. I want to experiment with the game. Can I do that? What's the purple stuff do?
Oops.
It drowns you. Okay. So you can swim in this blue stuff, but not in the purple stuff apparently. But yeah, this is just, what on earth? Who are the developers for this game? I just want to know. Who actually thought this was a good idea? I seriously think Team 17, that they've lost the plot. I think they have. I honestly think that they have. Like, I can go back to Worms World Party anytime and play that, and it's classic. You know, it's fun and it's great. You know, this game, this is just a convoluted nightmare. You know, it's like, what are they trying to do with this? Like, you can edit landscape apparently. Yeah, you could do that. You could sort of like have different landscapes before, but now you can construct things and that lot. And your line tool or whatever the hell. Right. So you can actually... Okay. So what are we doing? Right. I don't get it. I don't fucking get this shit. This is the most unintuitive thing I've ever seen. It is. I'm sorry, but it is. Like, how is anyone supposed to understand the basics of this game? Like, how? I just don't understand how anyone can understand. Like, why do we have this whole purchase thing? What is with that? You just make a worm. You name your fucking worm. And then you put them in a team. It's not rocket science. Well, it shouldn't be, but it feels like it is. You know? Why is this so complicated? I never understood this. I just don't understand it. I just don't. You know? My formations. Right, let's just select a worm in this formation to swap it with another one of your worms. Right. So we've got Bell End. Right, okay. So Bell End is there. Right. We just put... What the hell? Just what is this? Who designed this and thought this was acceptable? Who thought this was a good idea? Just no. Just no. This is ridiculous. I'm sorry, but this is absolutely ridiculous. You know, I'm an advocate of Worms. I've played Worms since Worms Armageddon. on Nintendo 64 or PS1. I played both, you know? And fucking Worms World Party, classic. What happened? Why is it so hard to make a Worms game nowadays? I just don't understand it. Like, these games exist. Why would I want to play this over them? Now, there are probably some features out there, like the customization and things, but none of that matters if the fucking game is stupidly unintuitive and basically unplayable. Like, I'm bitterly disappointed with this game. I am bitterly disappointed because the game developers don't seem to know what they're doing. Like, I mean that. I fucking mean that. Like, this menu right here, what does this tell me? My worms, what does that mean? My formations, what's a formation? Uniform, okay, customization, I get it. Player profiles, what does that mean? AI teams, what about the non-AI teams? Edit game settings. Well, that should be straightforward enough. There's settings for different things. Landscape editor. Cool. Too bad I don't know how to fucking use it. This is a bit of a mess, man. You know? I don't want to know how to play. I want to know how to navigate these menus. What the fuck is Don Keystone? What even is that?
In all my years as a wildlife documenter, I have yet to stumble across such a vicious and coldly calculated creature as the worm. Scoff ye not. They laughed at the man who claimed pigs could drive cars. Admittedly, that was me too, and I accept responsibility for Hamageddon. But this time, I'm right. Take a close look at the real face of the worms I've come to call Wormius Fisticuffius.
Look, the good worms! The ones we want to play!
I have been
The original!
observing these worms.
The classic!
These slithering warmongers have been fighting an increasingly sophisticated high-tech battle, pushing both sides to near extinction. At times their numbers have dwindled to the last.
Good old Worms Armageddon, you can't go wrong with
they
that.
keep coming back, year after
Then
year,
they remade
with
it.
greater numbers and with better graphics. The current state of the worm's evolution
yeah,
has
I don't know,
resulted in
that's
four
no,
distinct
that's
worm
not that. That must be
comprised
Under Siege.
of soldier, scout,
No, not Under
scientist,
Siege. No,
and
there's
heavy.
another one. Open
Each
Warfare.
one has
Yeah,
different abilities and technical
yeah. They've been
know-how.
through quite a few.
These are not your
But,
average worms, sirs.
You know, like this game.
These
I'm
are
sorry,
uber-worms.
but this is probably. I wouldn't say it's their worst,
Gentlemen, allow me
but
to speak,
it's
please.
definitely
These worms launch strategic
definitely not very
campaigns
well
against one
designed. There's a
another
lot of
of
problems here.
increasing brutality.
You know?
They turn natural, beautiful
Like
landscapes
what happened to
these
intuitive design
into their own
in
adventure
games? What
slay
happened
grounds.
to it? Why
So cunning
have
are
games
these
suddenly
worms,
become
they can
complicated?
manipulate natural water flows,
I think that it's a
decimate
development
their
issue.
enemies,
I think it's because
washing
they're
them
hiring
away.
people that don't know what
I
they're
have
doing.
observed
I think that's
using
basically what this
seemingly
comes down to.
harmless
Like,
objects
they are
and
hiring
turning them
people
into
who have
tools
never
of
made a game
death and
before.
destruction.
When they do this,
Sirs,
you get
plant
problems.
weapon drops in their
You know?
combat arenas to prolong the
that is the
warfare.
issue.
You
That
heard
is
me
the issue
correctly,
with this
sirs. I
whole
said
game.
weapons. Airstrike.
But in any case, you know, I'm done. I've already been disappointed by this. Like, the stupid thing is, it's not even the gameplay that I'm even bothered about. It's the basic fucking menu. The menus are the worst menus I've ever seen in my life. Why does none of this make any sense whatsoever? Seriously, game developers, go back to game development school and try again. I'm done.